Hi, my name is Dr. Stephen Stokes. Welcome to the channel. I want to discuss a little bit today about Alzheimer's and dementia. There's a lot of talk online with dementia because Bruce Willis has recently been diagnosed as having dementia. People are asking me, what can we do to prevent it? Is there anything that can be done once it's diagnosed? The answer is yes. There are things you can do to prevent it, and there are things you can do to slow down the progression of the disease. I've treated these conditions for maybe 20 years clinically, and I have seen pretty decent results when you follow this protocol. So first and foremost, Ginkgo Forte becomes the #1 product of choice in the treatment of these conditions. Ginkgo Forte, 2 tablets 3 times a day with meals. This is going to immediately improve short-term memory, and more importantly, it's going to promote angiogenesis, which is the branching of new blood vessels into the tissue of the brain. This is critical. Ginkgo Forte is going to bring more blood flow to the brain, more oxygen to the brain, more nutrition to the brain. This is going to help with a lot of the symptoms that have to do with dementia, which is basically a degenerative condition where the brain tissue and the cognition is degenerating. So Ginkgo Forte becomes the #1 product that we want to use right away. Secondly, we want to begin taking another product called Herbivital. Herbivital is basically going to be our antioxidant stack. This has got Korean ginseng, it has green tea, pine bark, right? There is, I think, some resveratrol in it as well. So these are going to be some herbal products combined in a tablet that are going to give us the antioxidation that we need to protect the brain from further degeneration, right? Enough said. Herbivital, again, I would take 2 tablets 3 times a day of that product. Thirdly, there is an herbal product known as Bacopa Complex by MetaHerb. This product I have a lot of experience with. I've used it to treat ADD and ADHD. There is a lot of clinical data on this. If you go to PubMed, you can read a lot of research that's been done with Bacopa, and it's quite impressive. It's also known as Indian pennyworth, in case you're doing some Google searches. Indian pennyworth. They have shown that it actually can reverse dementia in rats, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I know we're not rats, but still, that would certainly pique my interest if I was diagnosed with dementia. And also, they've shown that in conditions where there's been cognitive decline, it works like 80% of the time or something like that. So, really interesting product. It's called Bacopa Complex. Basically, you get the Bacopa in that product. I believe there's a little bit of Schisandra in there and some rosemary, some other things that are synergistic and complement the Bacopa. But again, you definitely want to ingest that as well. So those 3 things become the main attack for Alzheimer's and dementia. Now, to treat the secondary problems, a lot of people with Alzheimer's are going to have problems with insomnia. They're going to be anxious or they're going to be depressed. If you're having problems with anxiety, then Valerian Complex is going to be your go-to. Take it as needed. It works phenomenal. It will help relax the system. It'll help relax anxiety. You can take it throughout the day. It's not going to dope you up and make you feel, like you're falling to sleep at the wheel or anything like that. So Valerian Complex for anxiety. If you're finding depression is the main factor, you have to ingest St. John's wort. St. John's wort is a fantastic product for depression. Again, determine if it's depression or anxiety and follow through with either one as needed. So it's a scary diagnosis to have. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, if they're going through that degenerative process of dementia, please, I beg you, look into these products. They really make a difference. You can find out more online on my website, drstephenstokes.com, where there's free articles, there's free downloads of my book, and you can sign up for a patient direct account. You can buy these products directly from MetaHerb and Standard Process with no middle person. Hope this was useful. Please drop me a comment below, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you.